Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Money is not going to make a woman love you. This is very important, seriously, because let's just be real. Guys out here want that woman to love them. If they follow me for a long time, respect them, all those intangibles. Okay, that's cool. Money's not going to do it. Because when a woman is dealing with a man primarily for how much money he's making, that's already saying she's pragmatic. Now, yes, you need money in a relationship and everything, but if that's the number one thing, she's not going to love you. If that's the number one thing. Now, if you're talking about a long-term relationship and all of that, yeah, you need money, but then she bringing money into it too. And you talking about like living together, married, and living a certain place and all of that lifestyle. Oh yeah, money is important, but if she's starting off with that, if she's starting off with not showing any interest in you until she find out you making 6 figures or 7 figures or what you're doing for a living or something like that, that's the pragmatic side of a woman. That woman don't love you. She's dealing with you in a pragmatic sense, if that's number one. Now, yeah, that should be a concern, like that should be on the list if it's like down the list. If she's primarily concerned about your personality and clicking with you that way. All right, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that because you do have to have money to live a certain lifestyle, everything like that. But if it's at the top of her list, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything because if it's at the top of the list, she's looking for whatever gifts that you can bring her, and you got a lot of women. They want a guy who's gonna bring them gifts. You got a lot of women who they're going to use a man for his money just to eat certain places. Foodies. They want to save their money. They don't want to eat. So there's been some women who've talked about it. They want their man to take them out to dinner and all of that so they can save their money. Maybe buy them gifts and all of that, right? And then on another level, you got some women, they just want to live a certain lifestyle. They ain't concerned about the man himself. And I've actually met plenty of men out there, plenty of women out there. Men, they complain and they ain't having sex with their wives, anything like that. But the woman, she more concerned about how she living. She more concerned about that home and the cars, all of that. She's more concerned with the lifestyle. She ain't in love with the man. She more concerned with the lifestyle. If another man comes by who got the same lifestyle, it could be a my bad situation. It could be seriously, she might cheat, she might go on because this other man's providing the same thing. Nah, don't think it. Now you want to have money for yourself. You want to have money because you want to live a certain lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you lead in with it and a woman's not showing interest in you, and I'm going to tell you what, it's not hard. Like if you meet a woman and she don't show any interest and she's like, okay, you already know. You ain't leading with your wallet. You ain't leading with your credit card. You ain't showing her how much money you got. And she's showing interest in you. If she's showing interest in you there, okay, you might have somebody legitimate. She ain't trying to go out to that fancy restaurant or trying to find out your lifestyle or something like that. Indeed, many men who got some game to them, they'll have like that fancy car and everything. They'll have that big fancy car, but then they'll have that hoop there. They'll go on a date just to see where the woman is at. And even then, let me give y'all some game with that. Some women slick with that too. Some women will go with it because they already know. And especially in the time of social media and everything. Especially in the time of social media. In fact, I know someone who works with, I'll just say a major airline. And he said whenever somebody is flying first class, the flight attendants are checking out everything about that person. They're checking out everything about that person. So even then, you still gotta be careful with who deals with you and how they deal with you. And you know, whatever I talked about, acculturated prostitutes, a lot of women won't deal with a man but for his money. You don't want that woman. Because what happens, look, here's the thing. What happens if there's a situation you don't have that money? You know? What if you were somebody working in the government? All of a sudden you laid off. You want that woman who's gonna be beside you, working with you to get something else. You know? Or she might have to pay some bills for a while. You want that type of woman. You don't know what could happen. You could have a business and something happens to it. You know? You have some down periods. See, that's one thing. But see, you get some guys, they think, oh, it's just money, it's just money, it's just money. Okay. You getting a woman? Are you getting a woman, or are you getting an acculturated prostitute? And I want y'all to think about that. I want you to really think about that. You want that woman who is in cooperation with your operation, who gonna work with you. Because look, even if you might go through a down period, but if you got the right mindset, you're gonna come back up. But see, you want that woman who's gonna stick with you during it. If you get a woman who, if you going through a down period, she's ready to roll out, man, she ain't good for you. And that can mess your head up even more. You want that woman who's gonna be there with you, who loves you for you. The money will come. Money will come. Money is just a tool. That'll always come if you had the right mindset. And see, a smart woman, she dealing more with your personality, somebody she can talk with, somebody she can deal with. But if she's just looking at you for how much money you bring in and what lifestyle you can provide, that's not you. That's, shoot, how is living in a certain house you? That's not you. Anybody can provide that, or driving a certain car, or buying certain things. Anybody can do that. Those are objects, material. You want somebody who's dealing with, who wants to deal with your mind, your spirit, everything like that. That's real love right there. You want somebody when there are some down periods, she gonna be there for you. You don't want that woman who's just there for the money. Because then somebody else got more money. Shoot, she's out the door. Is that what you want? Shoot, look. And you got some guys, they say, well, I don't care. Well, okay, if you don't care, fine. But is that what you want? Because look, something can happen and you're in a bad period. You want that woman who's gonna roll with you during that period. See, that's a real woman. A real woman gonna say, oh, okay, what can I do? What can I do to help? You want that woman who's going to respect you. You know? Not just love what's in your pocket, because that can change. That can go up and down. You want that woman who is connecting with your personality. You want that woman who is, you know, got respect for you, who got tolerance, who got forgiveness. That's real love. Shoot, money ain't gonna do anything. Money is just a tool. And you know, if she just looking at you for some money, she just looking at you for gifts. She's just looking at you for a lifestyle, not anything important. I want y'all to think about that, all right? I want you to really think about that. So, that's all I have for right now. I will get back with y'all later, all right? Peace and blessings.